Hello everyone, welcome to Zylosar Market Update. New weekly market update with us, new information with Mr. Amidian and Mr. Samar.
Another week, not as many updates, and we will talk about it.
NFP, ADP, and initial jobless claims.
Alright everyone, Samar Rastan is here. I'm a technical analyst at Zylosar, and here we are kicking off our market updates for the upcoming week. Now, starting with NASDAQ, we can see that NASDAQ has crashed and found a support at 19,800 where it bounced. However, the bounce wasn't really, even though we had a very big hammer, still we didn't see the market going up. So might expect a retracement by Monday, might go up to 20,400, up to 20,600 levels between this range of retracement before it continues as in short. This is what we are anticipating. So going to Bitcoin, also Bitcoin, as we have predicted, it has retraced to the levels of 94,000 in the previous week, and that's due to using Bitcoin as a backup to few coins released, right? So yes, right now Bitcoin is moving in a symmetrical triangle. There is a very high possible fall, continuation of the fall of Bitcoin, and that is because of a lot of traders or investors seeing the 92,000 as a strong support being broken, and the trend has changed since it happened or since it broke down. However, we do have the backup using Bitcoin as a reserve, causing these very bullish green candles. So you might see actually a breakout to the upside in Bitcoin. So we will deal with this as a normal symmetrical triangle. We have a potential for both directions. All right. Now going to Nifty50, of course, it's the same scenario, same plan. After the breakdown we anticipated, market has retraced, and now we anticipate a further continuation until a further break below the support of 21,600, 700s or 800s, or yeah, you get the number. All right, so if you guys are not familiar, we always look at support and resistance as in ranges. It is never a fixed number. All right, so that will be it from for the upcoming weeks about market updates for these assets.
So guys, let's check Zylosar strategies again, going to the gold market and the Euro USD market. In the gold market, let's check and let's review it. Gold is bearish with 0.78% retracements from the support, and we are now in the 4 hours. This chart in 4 hours, if we are going for example to 15 to 1 hour, we will see a very clear resistance and very clear support from here, and manipulated buy side liquidity already from this level, and he's making a sell side liquidity from this level here. So if we are expecting next week, we are expecting the market to come manipulate the sell side liquidity, go into this clear order block, then he will jump from here to the buy side liquidity again. So this is our review for the markets in the gold, because why now is like doing a consolidating in a narrow zone. So the next step is only manipulating the liquidity. Again, if we are going to the Euro USD, in Euro USD, what we have, guys, we have a clear cup and handle pattern with the breakout resistance from here, and this breakout point is taking the Euro USD price target equal to the depth of the cup, since it has achieved already the target, and now it may retrace till this resistance and it will be resistance to support again. This is our outlook also for the Euro USD. See you guys next week.
Greeting everyone, hope you are doing great. This is Mr. Amidian. I'm Senior Fundamental Analyst at Zylosar office in Dubai. Let's analyze the financial markets. Last week was packed with news, economic indicators, and different speeches. Key employment data for the US, including ADP, NFP, and initial jobless claims, were released. Let's examine them one by one. On Wednesday, ADP data showed a private sector job increase of only 77,000 far below estimates. This surprising slowdown led market participants to reduce bets on interest rate hikes in 2025, putting pressure on the US dollar. Nella Richardson, ADP's chief economist, suggested that policy uncertainty and weaker consumer spending may have contributed to layoffs or slower hiring. Initial jobless claims fell to 221,000, a decrease of 21,000 from the previous weeks, which was 242,000. On Friday, the non-farm payroll, or better say the NFP report, the most anticipated release of the week, showed total number of the employment rising by 151,000 in February. While the number was close to forecast, the unemployment rate inched up to 4.1%, still below July of 2024 levels. Average hourly earnings increased by 0.3%, with private sector wages reaching $35.93 and production non-supervisory wages rising to $30.89. On Thursday, the European Central Bank, or better say ECB, announced a 25 basis point rate cut. ECB staff now project inflation to average 2.3% in 2025, 1.9% in 2026, and 2% in 2027, with higher energy prices contributing to the upward revision for 2025. This week, Trump imposed 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico and launched a US strategic Bitcoin reserve, which was very important, especially for the cryptocurrency market. Fed Chair Powell signaled a cautious approach, citing uneven inflation progress and a stable labor market. The Fed remains flexible, adjusting policy as needed based on economic condition. And also we had another speech by Fed Kugler. Fed Kugler highlighted uncertainty around tariffs and the potential for the persistent inflation, but noted that hiring remains strong and wage moderation has helped curb inflation. As usual, let's jump to the upcoming week. So next week, we are going to receive the job opening number for the United States on Tuesday, 11th of March at 6 p.m. to UAE time. And later, we are going to receive the most important one of the next week, which is CPI for the United States on Wednesday, 12th of March at 4:30 p.m. And also at the same day, we are going to receive the BOC, or Bank of Canada, rate decision and also the interest rate statement. Later on 13th of March, on Thursday, we are going to receive the PPI and core PPI for the United States, plus initial jobless claims for the United States. And eventually on Friday, we are going to receive the GDP monthly basis for the Great British Pound, but so the UK, plus Michigan consumer sentiment for the United States at 6 p.m. And for the corporate earnings in the United States, next week we are going to receive the corporate earnings for some giant companies like Oracle, Adobe, and Smith Micro. Stay tuned with the Xylo Star for the financial markets.
Thanks guys for watching us. Don't forget to subscribe, put comments and likes.